Hey y'all, welcome to video this week. Joseph, glad to have you here on the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the R6 and how to get the wobble out of this thing. This has been one of the biggest issues for a lot of us who use this camera. When you're shooting wide, like on the 16mm RF lens, how do you get the wobble out of the back? So this is with the in-body stabilization being used, and you'll see a little bit of cropping happening, but hold my arm a little further. There we go, right? Now, the interesting part is you'll see some wobbles here in the corners of the shot. And maybe you see it more different ways than others, but it's sort of there, right? Yeah, it's kind of there. Now, especially if I try and hand hold a shot and walk with it, you can see some wobbles happening. But you know, it's not terrible, right? Now, there's a new firmware update to the R6, which I haven't done. Happened a couple weeks ago. Watched a video about Peter McKinnon updating his firmware and talking about the wobbles, and they're a little bit better. So I'm just literally walking, not trying really hard at all to not wobble in any way. But let's, yeah, maybe we'll see how it works. All right, well, I think it's about time to go and update some firmware. So cue the time lapse. Well, we're back here. This is after the new R6 firmware is installed. So let's just sort of check the wobble. Again, I got the 16mm RF 2.8 here at 2.8, and I've got the image stabilization on the lowest setting here. So looks pretty good, I think. This is not bad at all. So pretty good looking. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I feel like it looks smoother. I'm not sure if it actually is, but a little bit less wobble up in the corners maybe. So that's good, that's good, positive. Let's try walking forward like this. This is just me going pretty slow. This is all 24 frames per second, so no slow-mo here, folks. Yeah, I feel like this is better. Okay, so let's see if this wobbles any better. Hand holding, walking pretty fast, doing the best ninja walk I can. And that's not bad. So we'll see if that works any better. Well, again, that's all for the video this week. Thanks for seeing the comparison a little bit. I think it's better, so maybe it's worth updating your Canon R6 firmware for that latest update to get some of that wobble out. Again, part of what's important about this is when you're doing things where you're filming stuff and there's something that's too distracting for your viewer to pay attention to what you're up to, then you've got a real problem. So whether that's some random object in the background or if it's just simply it's distracting from what you're doing or what you're up to, that's a real problem, and so you got to try and find ways to fix it. So thanks, Canon, for the firmware update. Well, thanks for watching the video this week. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, especially if you're interested more about sort of easy setups for the R6 or different cinematography things for churches, for nonprofits, whatever it might be. But again, Joseph, thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.